Put in that word. Another one.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Unlocked. Tonight is David Montgomery, 5'10", 222 pounds, 23 years old, out of Iowa State, drafted in 2019 by the Chicago Bears, round 3, pick 9. This is his second year of experience. His jersey number is number 32. There's no doubt that this guy is an NFL runner. He's a bruiser, he's physical, he runs to contact. Actually, contact is like a drug to David. He is a great running back. He's solid. He's sturdy. He's thick. He's impossible to tackle. Like David Hunt and like Kareem Hunt and Alvin Kamara, they both have balance. Blend that with the shiftiness needed to avoid the tackles in the open field. Now, my real professional scouts gave him a grade of a 6.2, which is a red player, which is a potential starter. He was third in the lower tier, Josh Jacobs. He was a first round grade. He was a baller. Then Miles Sanders. And then came David Montgomery as the third running back graded by my professional scouts. David Montgomery's rookie season did not return the 1.3 or the 1.4 that you spent in your rookie drafts. Now, I can remember it like it was yesterday in my rookie drafts. I'm at the 1.3. I'm looking down the barrel at David Montgomery or Miles Sanders. And, of course, I chose Miles Sanders for many, many reasons. But my league mates let me have it in the chat. My response was value was not revealed until after the season. Now we all know he underperformed and became a buy low for his owners, and his owners now are in tilt mode. You know how fantasy football can scar certain owners, and they don't get the necessary return that was anticipated the year before. Montgomery owners right now are gun shy. Now, whether you own him or not, you will not be gun shy after this video. Okay, let's go. Now, I watched the first carry against the Green Bay Packers and knew immediately that he was going to underperform. One, they run a shotgun offense, then marry that with the inside stretch blocking system. And he had a clear cutback lane, and he could not put his foot down and hit it because he was too heavy, which made him a little bit slower. He was carrying too much weight is what I'm saying, to give his owners the return that they deserve. He left a ton of yards on that play and from the first play of the season. David needed his QB to be under center. He needed a fullback to turn the light on, kind of like Leonard Fournette does. The style fits the bruiser punishment runner David is, not the shiftiness and wiggleness is what they're looking for in Chicago. Now, here's the good news. Not only did they change the running system from inside stretch to outside stretch, more like what Kyle Shanahan runs in the 49ers, David lost weight. He's leaner for the 2020 NFL season. So my two main concerns were addressed this offseason. So now surrounding him with a lot against him, now he weighs at 218 pounds. So just because a player sheds weight doesn't automatically make them faster. David is still a slower back no matter how much weight he sheds. So don't let that trick you. Good news is long speed is not what we're looking for. He's not going to outrun you to the end zone. So don't let the blurbs fool you. What we need is more burst from him and for him to make quicker decisions. Yes, we have that. David Montgomery will take a leap forward in fantasy football this year. I'm glad I did this because now he's part of my own personal drafts. Let's take a look at where the big boys in the high stakes redraft players, where they're taking him at. Let's take a look. He's currently going at the back of the 5th round, right before David Singletary and right after Michael Gallup. He's going at the 5.12. Yes, I'm all in with that. I call that my late night stack. David Johnson in the 4th, followed by David Montgomery in the 5th, blended with Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams in the 1st, with Julio Jones in the 2nd. Okay, now let's look at some of the trades involving David. I'll sit back and just let you scroll and let you take a deeper look if you need. Okay, here's the recap. I don't like the team. I don't like the coach because they're not letting this team loose. They're playing small ball. Maybe it's because QB Mitchell Trubisky is holding this offense hostage. This team is being forced to play one-handed. The defense right now is the most important player on the team. This will hold David back. He will also lose touches to Tyreek Cohen, which is nothing new. But my main concern is he's losing touches to Cordarrelle Patterson now. Cordarrelle Patterson is in the running back room. He will take value from David. But remember, he's going at 5.12, the back end of your 5th round in your high-stakes redraft league. So I'm pretty sure he's going pretty much in the 6th round or maybe some early in the 5th round in the draft that you're doing. Like I said, I'm glad I done this video and did a deep dive into David Johnson, even though I left a lot of other stuff out. Just shoot a comment below and I'll get that information to you as well. But as of right now, all you need to know is David Montgomery is on the uptick for the simple fact that he did lose weight. He worked on his vision. He worked on his speed. He worked on his cuts, because now, like I said, they're moving from an inside stretch zone system to an outside stretch zone system, which is what Kyle Shanahan runs there in San Francisco. And we know what that looks like. Gotta love that going forward. David Montgomery, go ahead and get him in your fantasy football leagues. He's ready to take that leap in the next year. If there's any player that you would like for me to give a rundown or give a good synopsis on, make sure you comment below. Or simply just shoot me an email at thefantasytyphoon@hotmail.com. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're doing big things for the 2020 season.